Have you ever wondered what it would be like to wield the power of lightning, command the seas, or rule the underworld? For the ancient Greeks, these weren't just flights of fancy. They were the very real powers of their gods and goddesses, beings who controlled every aspect of their world and still captivate our imagination today. Before there were gods, there was chaos. From this primordial void emerged the first divine beings, including Gaia, Mother Earth herself, and Ouranos, the sky. Their children, the Titans, ruled the world until a new generation of gods, led by Zeus, rose to challenge them in an epic war that shook the foundations of the cosmos. After their victory, Zeus and his siblings divided the world among themselves. Zeus claimed the heavens and became the king of gods, wielding his mighty thunderbolt to maintain order. His brother Poseidon took dominion over the seas, commanding storms and earthquakes with his legendary trident. The third brother, Hades, was given the underworld, where he ruled over the souls of the departed. But the Olympian pantheon was far more than just these three powerful brothers. Hera, Zeus's wife and queen, became the guardian of marriage and childbirth, though she spent much of her time dealing with her husband's countless affairs. Athena, who sprang fully grown from Zeus's head, embodied wisdom and strategic warfare, becoming the patron goddess of Athens and a champion of heroes. Apollo and Artemis, the divine twins, brought light and darkness to the world. Apollo drove the sun chariot across the sky and presided over music, prophecy, and healing. His sister Artemis, the skilled huntress, protected the wilderness and its creatures while racing through forests with her silver bow. Aphrodite, born from the sea foam, wielded power perhaps greater than any weapon, love itself. Her beauty sparked wars and toppled kingdoms, while her son Eros shot golden arrows that made even the mighty Zeus fall helplessly in love with mortals. Ares, the god of war, reveled in battle and bloodshed, while Hephaestus, the divine craftsman, created wonders in his volcanic forge, including Zeus's thunderbolts and Achilles' famous armor. Hermes, the swift messenger of the gods, guided travelers and souls alike with his winged sandals, while also moonlighting as the patron of merchants and thieves. These gods were far from perfect. They displayed very human flaws: jealousy, pride, anger, and desire. Zeus's numerous affairs drove Hera to fits of vengeful rage. Apollo's pride led him to flay alive a satyr who dared challenge him to a musical contest. Aphrodite's vanity sparked the Trojan War when she claimed to be the most beautiful goddess. The gods frequently meddled in human affairs, sometimes helping, sometimes hindering. They blessed their favorites with extraordinary gifts and cursed their enemies with terrible fates. Athena guided Odysseus home from Troy, while Poseidon tried to destroy him. Apollo granted Cassandra the gift of prophecy, but cursed her so no one would believe her predictions. Their temples dotted the ancient landscape, from the magnificent Parthenon in Athens to the Oracle of Delphi, where Apollo's priestess delivered mysterious prophecies. People offered sacrifices, held festivals, and competed in athletic games to honor these divine beings, believing their favor could mean the difference between prosperity and ruin. The influence of these gods extends far beyond ancient Greece. Their stories have inspired countless works of art, from Renaissance paintings to modern novels and blockbuster movies. Their names grace our planets, chemical elements, and spacecraft. Their symbols and attributes still appear in corporate logos and government seals. But perhaps most importantly, these gods and goddesses represent timeless aspects of human nature and experience. Zeus represents authority and justice, but also the corruption of power. Aphrodite embodies love's ability to create or destroy. Athena shows how wisdom and strength can coexist. Their stories help us understand our own struggles with power, love, destiny, and mortality. The Greek gods remind us that even immortal beings aren't immune to the complexities of existence. They teach us that great power comes with great responsibility, and often great temptation. Their tales warn us about the dangers of hubris, while celebrating the potential for greatness in both divine and human nature. Today, while we may not worship at their temples or offer them sacrifices, the Greek gods and goddesses continue to reign in our cultural imagination. Their stories still resonate because they reflect universal truths about power, family, love, and the eternal struggle between order and chaos. In their strengths and flaws, their triumphs and failures, we see reflections of our own humanity, magnified to divine proportions. These Olympian gods, with their all-too-human personalities and superhuman powers, remain powerful symbols of the forces that shape our lives and our world. Their legacy lives on, reminding us that the stories we tell about divine beings often reveal profound truths about ourselves.